Hello everyone, this is your tutor AB. Today we're going to be solving a problem from the May 2017 mathematics examinations. This is an additional higher level problem from paper 2. It consists of two parts, one worth 4 marks and the other worth 3. Let's get started. The curve C is defined by the equation xy minus ln y is equal to 1, where y is greater than 0. Find dy by dx in terms of x and y. Determine the equation of the tangent to C at the point 2 by e, comma e. So these are our two parts, A and B. So let's get started. A. How do we find dy by dx in terms of x and y? Well, the reason they say in terms of x and y is because this equation has both variables inside of it. So when we differentiate it, we will get dy by dx because it's an implicit differentiation that we're doing here. So let's actually differentiate and see what happens, right? So we have xy minus ln y is equal to 1. We need to differentiate the right side and the left side. So when I differentiate the left side, first this xy would be a product rule, and this would be a chain rule. ln y is a chain rule, and of course 1 is a constant, so that would just be 0, become 0. So let's put this in. So how do I use product rule to differentiate xy? Well, you keep one, differentiate the other, and vice versa, plus vice versa. So let's keep x, differentiate y, which would be d by dx of y, which is just dy by dx, it's implicit differentiation, plus you differentiate x, d by dx of x is just 1, and you keep y times y. This whole thing minus 1 over y, right? And it's a chain rule, so we need to differentiate y, which should be dy by dx. And this whole thing is equal to 0 because differentiate a constant would get you 0. So when we simplify this, x dy by dx plus y minus 1 over y dy by dx, and that's equal to 0. Now what can we do? Let's group the like terms together and factor dy by dx out, right? Let's do that. First, let's bring y to the other side, so we get x dy by dx minus 1 over y dy by dx. Essentially, we're just subtracting y on both sides is equal to negative y. And now if we factor out dy by dx, that gives me x minus 1 over y. That's equal to negative y. And so if I divide by this term on both sides, dy by dx is equal to negative y over x minus 1 over y. And that's your answer to part A. This is our equation of slope. It's the equation of slope. Okay? Now using this, let's find the actual slope, because that's what we need for part B. Part B tells us to determine the equation of the tangent to C at this point, 2 by e, comma e. So let's do part B. Tangent at 2 by e, comma e. This is our point. Okay? How do we do this? Well, we have the equation of the slope. Can we now substitute these coordinates into this equation to find the slope at this particular point? Because the tangent is written in the y is equal to mx plus c form. If I substitute the values into this equation of slope, I'll get the actual slope and I will be able to solve for m, which is the slope. So let's do that. Let's substitute everything in. Negative e, because e goes for y and 2 by e goes for x, over 2 by e minus 1 over e, right? And this just simplifies to negative e over 1 over e, and again that's equal to negative e square. Now m we now know is equal to negative e square. Okay, but we still need to find out what is c. How do we find out what is c? Well, to find c, we just need to put in everything we know into this y is equal to mx plus c format and then, well, solve for c. So we know that at this particular point, y is equal to e, the m we've solved for is negative e square, the x at this point is 2 by e, and we need to solve for c. So if we solve for c, what do we get? we get that e is equal to negative 2e, because this and the power cancel, plus c, so I'm getting c is equal to 3e. Now if I put everything I know into this y is equal to mx plus c, I get y is equal to m, which I got is negative e square, and then we need to put our x plus 3e. Okay, and that is our equation of the tangent. But suppose we want to write this with actual numbers instead of e, we can just straight away put this in our calculator, and we'd get, let's see what we'd get, e is equal to 2.718 something. This thing times itself, 2.718. I might be mistaken here, but I'm pretty sure it's something along these lines. So negative 7.38 x plus, I'm pretty sure 3 times e was like 8.15. Now just put this in your calculator and double check, but the whole process is the same. Okay, so I hope you've learned something. Please do like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll answer it as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.